Hello, beautiful people of the internet. How are you doing today? My name is Jackie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today in this video, I thought I would take you all online book shopping with me. Is this a smart decision? Possibly not. Probably don't need to spend this money, but I wanted to see what was affordable on Thrift Books. And there are some books I need for secret TBRs I have planned, so I was going to see if I could get any of those books on Thrift Books for a low price. I also have been seeing so many thrift book ads on YouTube recently, like they are just targeting me. They are every single day being like, buy books, Jackie, buy books from us, and you know. Also, I'm home alone and I'm bored, so why not just spend money on the internet, right? That's the logical thing to do, isn't it? And since I am looking to buy books for secret TBRs, I might give you a little sneak peek into these potential ideas. So stay tuned for that. So first things first, there is one book I need for a secret TBR that I'm not going to tell you the TBR theme quite yet. So we're going to see if Thrift Books has this. $4.59. Can't complain about that. So, The Stolen Lady by Laura Morelli. Now, obviously I can't tell you why I'm going to read this book. I'll tell you a little bit what it's about. It is a historical fiction that is set in two timelines, one of which I believe is World War II. And as you probably know, I really don't like reading books about World War II. I really just don't care about the world wars that much. That's an era of history that is not of particular interest to me. However, the other timeline takes place in Medici era Renaissance Florence. And so the thing connecting the two timelines together is the Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. And I'm going to read this for a secret TBR. You can try to guess what the TBR theme is, though if I'm being completely honest, I don't think you're going to guess, but I think it could be a really fun video. So I guess I'll get the good that I saw for $4.59 and add to cart. Now I'm just gonna look at the things that I already added to my wish list, some of which are things that I actually really want to read, and others, I just saw them on Thrift Books for cheap and I thought they looked vaguely interesting, so I added them to my wish list to reference later. Now, I will tell you, the other idea for a special secret TBR video that I had, which I guess it's not secret because I'm telling you, but so I had an idea to do a video where I read Agatha Christie's contemporaries, because as you all know, I really enjoy Agatha Christie. I made a goal to read all of her books. And I thought, why not make a video reading other Golden Age mysteries? And I saw that Dorothy L. Sayers, Nigo Marsh, I don't know how to say her first name, I'm sorry, and Marjorie Allingham, along with Agatha Christie, were referred to as the queens of crime. So I thought, why not make a video where I read the other queens of crime? And so I was going to read these three books you see here. Man Lay Dead, they do not have. The Crime at Black Dudley, let's see, do they have it for a cheaper price? I don't want to pay $14.83 for this. That cover looks very like 70s or 80s or something. Or this one, which I don't know if I love that photo they have there. Okay, that one is $5.19. It's a mass market paperback though. This one I really like the cover of. They don't have it, but I kind of want that one. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get that today either, but Dorothy L. Sayers $5.09. And this is another one where I saw this cover and I thought it looked super cool, so I knew I wanted to get this edition. So I'm gonna add that to my cart as well. And I only need to spend $5.32 more to get free shipping, so let's keep going. Now, if any of you pay close attention to my Goodreads activity, which why would you? You probably don't. But if you did, you would know that I recently added a bunch of historical mysteries to my TBR, and that's because I basically went through the historical mystery tag on Goodreads and I added so many books. If it sounded vaguely interesting and either my library had it or it was available for cheap on Thrift Books, I added it to my Goodreads TBR. So I have a couple here that I added to my wish list. I don't know if I'm going to buy any of them right now. I mean, listen, I was just adding things left and right with reckless abandon. So maybe before I jump into purchasing these books, I should, read the first chapter on Amazon to see if it's actually a book that I want to read. But all of these sounded interesting, and I saw that they were on Thrift Books. A Quiet Life in the Country is another historical mystery. I think it leans a little bit more cozy, which is why originally I didn't think I was interested in it, but then everybody on booktube was talking about how good the series is, so that made me feel like I should read it. I don't know if I want to get it right now for $8.49. I think I want to get things that are really a steal here. I added a lot of books about Jane Austen's England. There's a reason for that, maybe you can guess. The Hercule Poirot Complete Short Story, I think that's the cheapest I've ever seen it on here. So maybe I might have to get that. They have the hardcover for only $4.99. Oh, that's not the same thing. That's not the same thing as this. Okay, I will consider this because this is $18.40 off of list price. That's pretty good. That's really good. Then here we have the beginning of all the Agatha Christie's that my library doesn't have. So at some point I'm going to have to buy all of these because I want to read all of Agatha Christie's books. So therefore, the ones the library doesn't have, I will have to buy. Now this one, I might get this. Let's see. This one, I really want to buy this book. I really want to read it, but I don't want to pay $19 for it. This one I think I can probably remove from my wish list. I think the library does have this one. A River Enchanted for only $6.09. That's a contender too. I don't think I'm gonna buy any more Natalie Haynes until I finally read 1,000 Ships. Sister Song, that one, I might get that one. Let's see. I don't know if any of these are calling to me right now. I didn't realize I had that on there twice because that one's the hardcover. This one, Murder of Medici Princess, I do really want to read this. I want to read this ASAP because I just started reading The Marriage Portrait by Maggie O'Farrell, which is about Lucrezia de Medici, the Duchess of Ferrara, who may have been murdered by her husband. She is the inspiration for My Last Duchess by Robert Browning. And she had this sister named Isabella, who was her older sister. We already met her in the book as a child, and Isabella was also supposedly murdered by her husband. And so her murder is what inspired this nonfiction book here. So this family, this one nuclear family, had a lot of tragic murders going on because Lucrezia was supposedly murdered, Isabella was murdered, and then the two of them had a brother named Pietro, and Pietro also murdered his wife. I believe the same weekend that Isabella was murdered, during the same weekend getaway to the family villa. Yeah, I mean, just picture this. You and your entire extended family go off for a nice weekend getaway in the Tuscan countryside, away from city life, to go hunting, have some nice dinners, get out into nature, and then 2 murders in your family take place in the same weekend. Like, how crazy is that? That's just like, what? So yes, I am getting this one for sure, and hopefully it will arrive soon so I can read it in November. I think that would be just a great book to read after reading The Marriage Portrait. So I don't even remember why I added this one. I think it was just an impulse. I do want to get this at some point, but I have another Nancy Goldstone I haven't read yet. Do I still want this? I think some of these I am going to read the first chapter on Amazon just to confirm this is something I actually want to buy. Oh god, The Diabolical Bones. This is the second Bronte sisters mystery, the first being The Vanished Bride, which I liked, but I read that so long ago, I don't know if I'm actually going to read the sequel or not. Also, I know I mentioned this before, they redesigned the covers, and I liked the original design so much better. I'm sorry, but this I think is ugly. Like, it just, it looks like it's like trying to be a movie poster, not a book cover. I liked the original one much better. This one looks like a little bit dramatic movie poster vibes. Now, The Queen's Man. I think I might have to get this, honestly. Okay. So this is the first in the Justin De Quincey series by Sharon K. Penman. I read The Sun and Splendor by Sharon K. Penman and really enjoyed it. That was a historical fiction novel about Richard III. This is another historical fiction that takes place in medieval England, and the main character, Justin De Quincey, is a loyal servant courtier of Queen Eleanor of Aquitaine, and this first book involves him having to solve a mystery for her. So it is a historical mystery by an author I have enjoyed in the past, and when I heard that this series existed, I knew it was something that I wanted to read. So here's the Goodreads plot description. Epiphany, 1193. Eleanor of Aquitaine sits upon England's throne. Her beloved son, Richard the Lionheart, is missing, presumed dead, and the court whispers that her younger son, John, is plotting to seize the crown. Meanwhile, on the snowy high road from Winchester, a destitute young man falls heir to a blood-stained letter pressed into his hand by a dying man. The missive becomes Justin De Quincey's passport into the Queen's confidence, and into the heart of danger as he pursues a cunning murderer and jousts with secret traitors in Eleanor's court of intrigue and mystery. That sounds good. I really want to give this a try. I think I might like it. This one's the hardcover. I don't know, do I want the hardcover? Maybe I should just go with the paperback. Is this a mass market paperback though? No, that's the mass market paperback, sorry. So, I guess I'll just go with the good, I think. Or should I go with the very good? There's only one available. Let's get this one. Okay, perfect. They have another Sharon K. Penman that's pretty cheap. This is the Hers and Her Welsh Princes series, I believe this is called. And I think this first book is about the daughter of King John who marries into the Welsh nobility. Is that correct? I do not know. I really don't know much about Wales, so I thought that this could be interesting to read. Yes, so it's the king's beloved illegitimate daughter, Joanna, who marries Lewin? Is that how you pronounce it? Lewin, Prince of North Wales? I don't know. I do want to read this one, but if I'm being honest, I'm probably not going to read this one anytime soon because it's another really long book. And it's really hard for me to find motivation to read long books. Yeah, this copy of The Blind Assassin by Margaret Atwood is cheap, but I gotta think my library has Margaret Atwood. I don't know. This one I really added to my TBR because that cover is gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I don't even remember what it's about. I think my library does have this one, so I don't need to buy this one. This one they do not. It's a pretty short book, so I don't know. And Julian Fellowes' Belgravia. I don't know. I think I'm gonna hold off on these for now. Let me refresh, see how my cart. I think I'm just gonna stop here because I did get 4 books today for only $20, and that is a successful shopping day in my book, pun not intended. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. What do you think of my purchases? Let me know down below. If you made it this far and you're not sure what to comment, why don't you comment a purple heart emoji, because I'm wearing purple today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. I post new videos every Wednesday and Sunday. My social media links are down below if you want to follow me on Tumblr, Instagram, or be my friend on Goodreads. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a spectacular rest of your day. Bye, and I'll see you next time.